Oh my goodness. I got 2 continues from all that craziness.
2?
I got 2.
Maybe you should continue then.
Which is actually kind of great, because if we happen to get game overs, then now we've got some insurance. I guess it doesn't matter a huge amount, since we can just start again.
Yeah, that's true.
Where am I supposed to be going here? I don't actually... Am I going up? I can't tell what fucking... Okay, this seems right. Oh. Nope, it doesn't. What the fuck? Okay. So we go this way, and then I guess I go down?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, here we go. I thought this place has just so many fucking bottomless pits, I can never trust it.
So many pits.
I thought for sure that the screen was gonna...
You know what place is a lot of, Is this the... Yeah, this is him again.
Yep.
Oh. San Francisco, California has a lot of random bottomless pits.
Oh, damn it. It's true. I've seen them.
Well, it actually is somewhat true, right? Like, of all the cities in the world that might fall into the ocean any minute now, it's up there.
That is true. It's up there in the ocean.
Well, it's up there in the list of about to fall in the...
Oh, damn it. Ugh.
Oh, girl. Girl.
There we go. I love his little
nice.
spin. His little
that's
spin
a good one.
drive move there. Yeah, and Robot's like, oh, fuck, I'm out of here.
I was here all along. If only I had worked together with the robot to attack Tails, he would have not stood a chance, but that's fine.
Sweet. All right, so that's Angel Island down.
Dude, Tails' sprite is real good at being cute.
Right?
How many levels are there after this?
There are 6 levels in total.
And this is
this is number 6. It's Egg Rocket Zone. So this is the only one. This is the only zone I've ever seen in Sonic that does this. Act 1 is Egg Rocket Zone. Act 2 is Cosmic Angel Zone. And they still mark themselves Act 1 and Act 2.
Yeah, usually it's... Yeah. Oh, well.
Like, instead of doing what Sky Chase Zone and Wing Fortress Zone did and just ignored the acts altogether.
Right.
So I don't know what the deal with that was.
To go way back to our conversation about what this does to move the series forward...
Yeah.
What do you think it does to move the series forward? Like, there's a lot of throwback moments here, but not a lot of, like, cool new stuff to do. This is basically Wing Fortress Zone.
It's true. I mean, part of you're never going to get away from basic, like, level genre tropes. Those are always going to be there.
Absolutely. You know, and I kind of accept. I'd rather a Sonic game that did the same shit but did it really well with new levels and maybe a new character, rather than, like... adding the Chaotix ring, for God's sake, or whatever.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
The combi ring, I think?
Whatever it was, yeah.
No, it was the combi...
I think it was the combi ring.
The combi something was the jail that they were all trapped in.
Whatever. Regardless, we all know it sucks. So I'd rather see them perfect the formula, because there was always room for improvement.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I'd rather see them perfect the original formula than just keep adding things just to say they added things.
I feel like... And I felt this...
Where does this fall?
I felt like this when it first came out in 2001. This felt like such a... And it was, not just it felt like, but such a promising step forward for the franchise. Like, this is... The people had been wanting another good Sonic game since 1994. So for 7 years, we were like, give us some good classic Sonic.
Right.
And we just never got it. And then we got this, and this really... really scratches all those itches.
Yeah. So you actually think that, like, if you had to give this an out of 10?
I mean, so if I had to give if I gave the Genesis ones also a grade, because it's important to give those something too.
Right.
I'd say Sonic 1 is probably like a 7.5 out of 10.
Okay.
Just because, like, it is still kind of a clumsy game.
Yeah, I would say 6. It's a clunker.
I might even go to 7. I don't know if I go lower than 7, because it is still a solid game. I guess the problem then is, like, depth. There's not a lot to it there.
Right.
But...
Well, the problem is if you make Sonic 1 a 6, what is Sonic 3, like a 12?
No, I'd say Sonic... So Sonic 2, I would probably make an 8.5 or a 9.
Yeah, 8.5 sounds pretty good.
Sonic 3, I would have a hard time not giving Sonic 3 and Sonic 2 essentially the same score.
They're very close. Sonic 3 felt shorter
Yeah, I mean, it
had some really frustrating moments, but also had some like really high highs.
Yeah, I'd say Sonic 3 is probably like 8.5.
Okay.
And then Sonic and Knuckles on its own is probably just a flat 8.
Yeah. But
Sonic 3 and Knuckles together is like 9, maybe even 9.5. It's as close to perfect as you can get for a Sonic experience.
So far. Right? So
up
where
to that
does,
point at the very
so
least.
So with those numbers,
yeah.
Where would you rank this?
I would rank this as 7.5 or 8. I would say this is cleanly better than the first game.
Yep.
If anything, the game feels so much like Sonic 1 with all of the quality of life upgrades from the later Sonic games on the Genesis. Because it's 6 zones, collect the emeralds, not a lot more going on in terms of like the basic framework.
Right.
But
you get Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, and they introduced Amy.
Yep.
There's some items and stuff. There's an attack move that doesn't really matter, but...
Oh, I'm back here again. That's right.
So it's not quite as good as Sonic 2, but it couldn't hope to be because Sonic 2 is fucking classic.
Yeah.
So it's like a half point worse, maybe.
I would put this literally the smallest step below Sonic 2 and 3 and Knuckles.
But you really think it's mentioned in the same breath? It's on that
Yes.
same page. It's good.
Yep.
That's great. That's really cool.
Now,
it's
with
a shame it doesn't make it into any of the anthologies or something like
I
that.
know. I'm surprised that there's no like Sonic Advance collection with like the new hip thing being all the like various collection things going on. Now with the hindsight of today, you've got stuff like Sonic Mania, which aside like even just beyond should it be mentioned in the same breath as the originals, like without a doubt. I mean, I would levy that as being at least a 9.5.
Sonic Mania?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
No. This is interesting. I didn't even expect this to come about, but this is where we differ. I would not put Sonic Mania above Sonic 2.
Ooh, I would definitely put it above.
I would say tied with Sonic 2.
It's
solidly good, but it left me feeling a little bit like... And I'm not complaining. It's a great game. It was the best Sonic. We were all so hungry for Sonic. It was exactly what we all wanted and needed. But, it didn't quite blow my mind the way Sonic and Knuckles blew my mind when I was a kid. You know what I mean?
I don't know. It blew my mind pretty well.
And when I say Sonic, I mean Sonic 3 and Knuckles. That whole epic experience really was pretty fucking epic for the time.
Oh, yeah.
That blew my mind as a kid. I was captivated, And like Sonic Mania, it was like, okay, this is pretty good. Like, I didn't like some of the levels. Some things felt really well done. Some things felt like fan service that wasn't necessary.
Do you like all the levels in Sonic 2?
Let's go through them real quick. Emerald Hill, classic.
Emerald Hill, yep.
Aquatic Ruin, nobody's favorite, but needs to be there.
See, that's one that I don't like, kind of right off the bat. It's one of those ones where, like, the water leveliness of it just kind of ruins a lot
But as water levels go, it's the best. Compared to all the others, you're only in the water for a minute.
Ooh.
The only problem with it is the arrows are, like, really
I would
fucking
arguably
annoying.
put Labyrinth Zone above Aquatic Ruin Zone.
From Sonic 1?
Yeah, in terms of water level stuff.
Maybe.
Just because in Aquatic Ruin, I feel like you're constantly just desperately trying to get out of the water.
See, maybe it's just because I knew it that well, but I'm just like Aquatic Ruin's like it's like not a fun level, but it's painless. It's harmless.
Yeah.
It's not a good level 2 because it slows the game down and is kind of a bummer.
Oh, damn it!
But that's unfortunately a pattern in the series. Then what's the third level? Carnival Night.
Well, no, the second you've missed Chemical Plant Zone.
Oh yeah. Oh. Right, Chemical Plant, so that's a good
Casino
level.
Night.
Chemical Plant's an awesome level. Casino Night was also just fun. It was fun and colorful and flashy.
All right.
I don't love those levels, but they're a staple in the Sonic series at this point. And it's way better than Spring Yard if you compare it to that.
Yes. I would say Carnival Night might actually be a bit better, but than Casino Night.
I always will hate Carnival Night until I am dead.
Because of the drum?
Yeah, I just didn't understand it. I didn't know how to get past that.
Where's the end of this fucking level?
For anyone who doesn't know what you're talking about, there's a segment in Carnival Night Zone in Sonic 3
whoops.
where these red and white spinning drums.
Yep.
And with no explanation or coaching, what you need to do is while you're on the drum, your sprite changes and you're standing upright and spinning around.
Yep.
It's the only time you see that sprite in the game, really.
No, you also see it in Hydra City Zone and Sky
Yeah, it's like when
Zone.
you're vertically spinning and can't control yourself, right? So, I never realized that by holding up on the D-pad while it's moving up, and then holding down on the D-pad while it's moving down, you can affect the how much it'll move on its trajectory.
Right. You're essentially using it like a swing.
Yeah, but there's no. It looks like any other platform in any other platformer where the platform's doing its own thing. I just got to work around it.
I definitely will not excuse that one. That's easily one of those like classic sins.
And I got it day one, so we're talking February 6th, 1993 or whatever. I'm not an old you know what I mean? Like I'm 6.
You're right.
So it's like I get stuck and I'm frustrated and I'm sad, and finally I just like mash on it enough and I get through, and I don't even know how I got through. So then I'm scared to ever shut the game off.
Oh, God.
Or, you know what I mean? Like, to start over. So it took me a while to figure that out.
I distinctly
It's actually
remember
the same exact thing as Zozo in Final Fantasy VI, where you can randomly just jump between buildings for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
Again, with no explanation that you
half
can
the time
do
you
that.
find out by accident. Like, you just lean against something and it's like, oops, I got there.
And the first time you do it, you're like actually behind kind of a wall. And you can't even see yourself. So that fucking slowed me down too. But that was right around the time that I was going to the library to look things up on the internet. That was a year or two later.
Nice.
So I found it that way. But those are literally the two most like show-stopping game things that
was one of the big things that we bitched about with Mighty Number 9 is all of a sudden, hey, here's this game mechanic that was never once explained that you are required to use in order to advance through the game. You had to use like a crouch dash that they at no point ever explained how it worked. You never need to use it anywhere other than that.
Yep. Yeah, shit like that.
And if you don't, dude, you die.
Takes you out of the flow. So I try not to judge Carnival Night too harshly because I'm sure I'm definitely not the only one who had that problem.
Oh,
but
yeah.
It really soured it for me because I was a hyper kid on day one, and I got stuck and was real sad.
Oh, I have dark memories of trying to beat that fucking thing. I swear this is my lens of truth moment here. I managed to get past it once without doing the up down thing, or at least without doing it and realizing I was doing it by just jumping. Because you can also slightly mess with the physics of it by jumping. And once I jumped a ton and was like, if I jump enough, I will be able to get myself to the other. I can get the barrel low enough that I can just jump through, which I did.
That kind of makes sense. Yeah.
I managed to get through there once. I like squeezed him through the thing,
right.
And he like barely got like pooped through the gap between them. Never was able to replicate it. Like, it's been 24 years since that game's come out, and I have never.
So it's like that time I beat Ocarina of Time without ever getting the lens of truth.
I guess, yeah.
In that it's probably a lie, or
a
misremembering. You know, because I really swore up and down. I meant that. Like, I really thought I did.
At the very least, it is definitely possible to beat Ocarina of Time without the lens of truth. It is intensely difficult.
Yeah.
I think
my first
Bongo would be a fucking nightmare and a half.
Yeah, I still think I did though, because my first playthrough I didn't even know you could go in the well. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I didn't finish it my first
with
playthrough.
Sonic 3, it's definitely something that could be proven if you do a little work with the actual like hacks of the game to figure out like how the mechanics of it exactly work, and if there's a way to use like it's essentially resonant frequency.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's not even essentially resonant frequency. It's literally resonant frequency. It's just not using acoustics. It's just doing it by using motion.
That I don't think you can have resonant frequency not in the science of acoustics, but I think I see what you're saying.
Oh, damn it. I did it again every time.
Oops. Okay. But we got on this topic. It was a bit of a tangent because we were talking about the rankings of the games and where Sonic Mania fits. So we're going through Sonic 2's levels.
Yep.
Casino Night, I think, was fun.
Hilltop.
Hilltop was great.
Hilltop's another one I have. I've got a love-hate relationship with that one. Sometimes I love it. Sometimes I fucking loathe it. I think because the platforming is so much more of a start and stop than
it is. That I'll admit. It's got a lot. It's a slower type of level. Metropolis was really cool, but unforgiving and difficult.
It's the only level in the game that I'm aware of where you can die because of the camera. Like, the camera won't move fast enough in one spot, and you will die in solid land.
Yeah, that's a really good point. I know what you're talking about, yeah. And then Mystic Cave also. Shit. There's a lot of levels in that game.
Yeah, there's 12 in total, I believe.
Be careful, bro.
Yep. Oh, damn it.
Yeah, tons of
after
levels.
Hilltop is Mystic Cave. Like, shit.
Fuck.
It's Mystic Cave, then it's Oil Ocean, which is one of my
I hate that
all-time
fucking level.
loathsome levels.
Yeah, I
hate
really
it.
do not like that level
The only
at
thing
all.
that's good about that is that you can swim underneath a good chunk of the level.
Well, that's cool.
Then is Metropolis,
which is
literally
challenging but super cool.
It was literally a showstopper for me as a kid. Like, I couldn't get through it for the longest time.
Oh, really?
Geez. Yep.
Wow, at least I'll always have that. I probably beat Metropolis before you did.
Act 3.
It's hard as balls.
Sorry, Act 2.
Yeah.
The wall that you have to scale and then jump off of while you're scaling the wall. I didn't realize there was a thing you could do. I had never tried it, never done anything with it. And then all of a sudden,
I'm not sure what you're talking about, but
oh, fuck. Oh, thank God.
Wow, nicely done.
And then I just tried it once in high school on a whim. I didn't even look it up. I was just like, messing with it. I was like, here I am again. And I was
you never beat it until high school?
Yeah.
Wow, I did beat Metropolis before you. And
then
that's crazy. Wow, that's so sad for you as a Sonic fan.
Yeah, it bummed me out. And then I was like, Metropolis 3? Like,
yeah,
what?
After that, right, though. Of all the levels, you're going to give another one
yeah.
to. That's awesome.
I'm trying to remember. I might have
Sky
seen
Chase and Wing Fortress were both really great. Death Egg was great. Like that.
I
Sonic 2 is
I
really
may
fucking
have
good,
that
man.
game by using the stage select to like get to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Sky Chase or something. I don't know.
But dude, after just even having that conversation with you, Sonic 2 is clearly better than Mania.
No.
Those levels are all like so much of that is classic.
Well, yeah, because you were 7 when you you were 5 when you played the game, and it's been 26
They all each have
years.
their own different vibes that doesn't feel forced. Like the newspaper zone in Mania,
Yeah,
I hated that level, and the Wild West one was kind of cool.
Mirage Saloon, I thought that was pretty rad. And it was basically a send up to Dust Hill and all that stuff, and the music is even inspired by. I want to say Mystic Cave Zone Act 2, not Act 2, Mystic Cave Zone
on the Versus mode?
In the Versus mode, because that was supposed to originally be used for... No, sorry. It might be Aquatic Ruin Zone. Whichever one was intended to be used for that level that got switched over. But it has that, like, thing in there. That gets used in Aquatic Ruin Zone instead, which it matches with the overall music, but like that on its own is like, why would that show up in like this weird Aztec water temple zone?
But like the egg heavies didn't do it for me.
I don't know. I like
some of the
that
bosses
there was more
felt
variability to it.
Yeah.
And it was huge.
Yeah.
Which was really great. The game was
Mania
probably
was?
about as long. Yeah. The game, it had 12 zones before the end. It had all the zones were massive too. Like the levels were routinely
maybe it was
like
too big,
4 or 5 minutes
I was kind of like,
long.
all right, by the end of it. And also, I still beat it really fast though. I don't know.
I guess. I don't know.
I don't know. We're gonna go through it again when we do Sonic Mania Plus, so maybe I'll get a fresh opinion.
Yeah.
I definitely didn't. I'm not saying it's bad. You know what I mean? Like, I just think Sonic 2 is better, and I'm trying to make an argument that that's not just nostalgia goggles. And I think there's a good argument there because I don't feel that way about Sonic 3 by itself. Sonic 3 by itself is clearly inferior to Mania. But
yes, I think Sonic Mania beats Sonic 3 on its own. I think it also beats Sonic and Knuckles on its own.
So I guess my ranking would be Sonic 3 and Knuckles,
yeah,
Sonic 2, Sonic Mania, Sonic 3, Sonic 1. Sonic CD would be just above Sonic 1, I think.
Yeah, Sonic. I think.
Unfortunately, time has really shown the cracks in that
to
game.
Sonic CD. Sonic CD. I think I'd also put like just like a hair above Sonic 1, and that's basically only because of the quick spin or whatever, the non-spin dash thing that's there.
Yeah.
Because like, hooray, the levels are big and there's a lot of replay value. Cool. Yeah. The levels are also designed like trash.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Totally.
It's unimaginable how bad the level design is in Sonic CD.
The mechanic with the past, present, future is like cool, but not.
It's so
done
fucking
well.
hard to use.
Yeah, and like
half the time you get a signpost and you have no straightaways to run on. And you're like,
the
well,
UFO
that was great.
things are addicting though.
Oh, the special stages?
Yeah, they're tough, but
that's the reason we brought them back for Sonic Mania.
Yeah, because they're good. Yeah.
All right, well, we're gonna come back next time, and we are going to finally give some time to Amy Rose.
Yay.
Later.